cloning and stuff, you know, because you just don't know where it'll lead. I'm not too keen on it, you know. I'm quite happy with the reproductive system as it is. Okay to me.
Okay, we're almost out of time. I want to ask you really quick, like 20 seconds, what's next for you? What's going on with you right now?
What's next for me, I'm releasing an album called Flaming Pie.
Oh, that one.
And I'm also mixing a big orchestral piece that's going to be in the Albert Hall on October 14th, which is a big stretch orchestral thing with the London Symphony Orchestra. And I think we may get that to New York in November sometime. So I'm doing a lot of work on that at the moment. And generally just hanging and having a good time.
Well, we are completely out of time, Paul. I want to thank you on behalf of everybody watching in the audience, everyone here, and everyone at VH1. It's a thrill to meet you, and for those of us who've loved you all our lives, it's a special honor, and thanks for taking your time to be with us.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You ever wonder what it would be like to hang in the studio with a real rock legend? Like, hey, Paul, can you pass the peanuts? Or, that sounds gear, man. Well, you're about to gain all access with Sir Paul McCartney next.
Keep it here. We were talking about making a film, on the film. Be good, that. You know, just like you were part of it, viewers. You know, you're here with us. What do you think we should do? How do you move me, man?
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of Great Britain. Bonsoir Paris. Guten Abend München. Hola España. Ciao Roma. Good evening New York. Konnichiwa Tokyo. Du Brazil. People of Canada. Hello Netherlands. People of America. Bonsoir Lyon. Ciao Milano. Konbanwa. Nippon. People of Boston. People of Florida. Georgia. San Francisco. Chicago. Detroit. Cincinnati.
When I was 40, everyone said life begins at 40, so I looked around for a couple of days and nothing appeared to begin. So I thought, oh, well, I'd better start some stuff. So I started like jogging a little bit, you know, because I'd never done that before. But that might be a good idea, and that was good fun. I enjoyed that. Nothing serious, but a little bit. And then I thought, well, I'd love to paint. You know, I've always loved drawing. And at school, I did get a little art prize, but they were never anything big. But I did love to do it, always loved to doodle and fiddle around. But I always had this big block in my head that it was those people that painted and not us. It's like they ride horses, we don't. I tell you, actually, the most fun about this for me was playing with the charcoal. I'd draw the charcoal away from the line, see? And you get that, and try and leave the line. So it still was a...
So you got both?
Still, yeah. You still pull it away here.
Yeah.
So it's all just playing with this little theory I started getting. And you see this kind of bird on the top?
Oh, yeah.
Like a little hawk screaming in the sky.
Yeah, screaming, yeah.
Well, this is a representation of a tree.
Yeah.
There's another little one there. But then it's owl on an orb.
It's all this
Was it a golden orb?
Yeah, yeah.
Like sort of,
like my angel.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then this little guy was almost reminds me of a cross between a bishop and a punk. So they're almost like, his robes are almost, you know,
Yeah.
religious,
Yeah.
regal robes somehow.
Yeah.
But then he looks a bit bishopry. But then got this slightly wild hairdo. Some days I look at you with eyes that shine. Some days I don't believe that you are mine. It gives me a very similar thing to what music does. It's a consolation. And I just love it. I just love to do it. The goal. Some days I look into your soul. Sometimes I laugh to think how young we were. Sometimes it's hard to know which way to turn. She's like John in that kind of way, you know. She's like, go on and do it. Go on, you know, try it, have a go. She's been strength for a long time, you know. We've married, what now, coming up for 28 years, you know, so, yeah, she's my baby. She comes out at night, taking me by surprise. Yes, she's my girl. We don't need anybody else to tell us what is real. Inside each one of us is love, and we know how it feels. It's like wild pigs in these woods, and some people accuse us of harbouring killer pigs. Just that we don't shoot them anyway. But you'll see their tracks.
Quite harmless, really, but we've never seen them.
You know, we know everything's bigger in America, like England's a little bit smaller perhaps, but that is our giant redwood. Give him time. Give him time, that is a Sequoia giganticum. Come back here in 200 years, it should be right shooting up by then. I like the idea of just this sort of, you know, out of left field, Flaming Pie. It's just different. It's and it's got the Beatle connection. And you know, I'm not ashamed to admit this album's come off the back of the anthology, as I say. So any of those connections, I'm quite comfortable with. The title Flaming Pie is based on a story. John actually wrote a little article in the local paper called Merseybeat, where he said. When I was 12, I had a vision, and a man came onto me on a flaming pie, and he said, "You shall be the Beatles with an A." But when we came in the anthology to answering the question of who thought of the name The Beatles, me and George said, well, it was John and Stu. So we had to fudge the issue a little bit, just for the sake of compromise. But so Flaming Pie became a little bit of a joke for us, you know, that anyone could take it seriously. So I made up a song on this new album, and then it's the title song on it, and it's a little bit of parody on the whole idea of a flaming pie. Making love underneath the bed, shooting stars from a purple sky. I don't care how I do it, I'm the man on the flaming pie. Stick my tongue out and lick my nose, tuck my shirt in and zip my thigh. Go ahead, have a vision, I'm the man on the flaming pie. When we first met, Linda and I, she she was saying, I didn't know you played like heavy guitar like this, because I'd have an amp and an electric guitar at home around about the time when I was doing McCartney. I'd be sitting around just sort of doing kind of funky stuff. She said, I didn't have you figured for that. You know, she didn't know me that well personally. And then I Could See the World Tonight. A few people I think like it a little bit rockier, a little bit tougher, the backing and stuff, you know, which is nice. It's got that little guitar riff. It's good fun doing that.
I saw you sitting at the center of a circle. Everybody wanted something from you. I saw you sitting there. I saw you swaying to the rhythm of the music. Got you playing, got you praying to the voice inside you. I saw you swaying there. I don't care what you wanna be. I go back so far, I'm in front of me. It doesn't matter what they say. They're giving the game away. Hey, hey. I can see the world tonight. Look into the future. See it in a different light. I can see the world tonight. I heard you listening to a secret conversation. You were crying, you were trying not to let them hear you. I heard you listening in. Never mind what they wanna do. You got a right to your point of view. It doesn't matter what they say. You're giving the game away. Hey, hey. I can see the world tonight. Look into the future. See it in a different light. I can see the world tonight.
I thought it would be better, rather than making big $1 million videos, just to use almost home movie footage or documentary footage to illustrate the songs.
I saw you hiding from a flock of paparazzi. You were hoping that the ground would swallow you. I saw you hiding there. I don't care what you wanna be. I go back so far, I'm in front of me. It doesn't matter what they say. They're giving the game away. Hey, hey. I can see the world tonight. Look into the future. See it in a different light. I can see the world tonight. Look into the future. I can see the world tonight. See it in a different light. I can see the world tonight. Beep, 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 yeah!
McCartney's Town Hall Meeting, a VH1 first. Paul sits down with his fans and answers your questions live from London. A once-in-a-lifetime event. Today at 4, 3 Central. Plus, all weekend long, McCartney music, movies, and more. VH1's McCartney Week. It's getting better all the time. Paul McCartney and the World Tonight is sponsored by Motorola. With a Motorola pager, you know. Now, Motorola, what you never thought possible. By Best Buy. Some places are known for great music. Best Buy is one of them. And by 7-Up. It's an up thing.
There's excitement in the air. the next generation in messaging. Soon, you can get a message and send a reply. Now your pager can talk to you.
Good luck, son.
It's all possible through Motorola Flex technology. Motorola, we're building all you could possibly need in tomorrow's wireless world. Motorola, what you never thought possible.
The San Francisco music scene bridges the gap between generations. From John Lee Hooker, Jefferson Airplane, and Santana, to the ageless tunes of Tony Bennett. Head to Slim's to check out Chris Isaak, Tracy Chapman, or Counting Crows. Where else can you go for a real San Francisco treat? Best Buy, where thousands of CDs are under $10. Get Paula Cole's new release, This Fire, available now at Best Buy. Some places are known for great music.
This is living, this is where you want to be. Looking on the bright side, laughing from the inside. When you hear that sound of your voice ringing out, it's pure and it's colorful, and that's what it's about. 7-Up, it's an up thing. Yes, 7-Up, does it every time. 7-Up.
Play 7-Up in Pontiac's Rhythms of the Road game on specially marked packages for a chance to win a Sunfire convertible and trip to a Music City, or other great prizes.
Kids are really excited about Tonka's new Spray and Go.
It's a fire truck and a sprinkler, so you can play different ways. The water shoots up the middle. Or you can make it come through the hose. Run around it and drive it, 'cause it's a real fire truck. You get very, very wet, and it's very, very fun.
Tonka's Spray and Go. Play tough, play Tonka.
3, 6, 9, a goose tells time on the street.
Two kids at the beach, both wearing combination sunscreen bug repellents, but only one has the power of off. Guess who? Introducing Off's Skintastic with sunscreen. Off's superior repellency, now combined with an SPF 30 for total outdoor protection. Avon Sun Care Plus doesn't come close. New Off's Skintastic with sunscreen keeps bugs and the sun off.
S.C. Johnson Wax.
How to speak Australian. Locksmith. Beer. Foster's, Australian for beer.
Lost Beatles film. But it's us doing a little photo session. And Lynn took some stuff. Nobody knew this existed, so this is really cool. That's quite nice. Standing against John's big, I think it was John's big white roller. And that was before he had it done. They suddenly said they found this roller. I said, wait a minute, what's this? We haven't got this logged anywhere. Well, it says Beatles on it or something, you know. So then said, right, develop it up, let's see what we've got. I was on holiday, I got a phone call from a friend telling us that a very close friend of our family, who we'd known for a long time, had died. And so it was a real shock to me and Lynn and the kids. And obviously that day we were very saddened by the news. So that afternoon, as my wont, I was going to go write a song, so I couldn't think of anything else really. And I just thought, well, it would be nice to do a song with this mood, convey this mood, but also for the kids, so that I could kind of somehow convey how much I thought of you. So that was it. And I came up with Little Willow.
Bend, little willow, wind's gonna blow you hot and cold tonight. Life as it happens, nobody warns you. Willow, hold on tight. Nothing's gonna shake your love, take your love away. No one's out to break your heart. seems that way. Hey, sleep, little willow, peace gonna follow. Time will heal your wounds. Grow to the heavens now and forever. Always came too soon. Nothing's gonna shake your love, take your love away. No one's out to break your heart, it only seems that way. Hey, bend, little willow, wind's gonna blow you hard and cold tonight. Life as it happens, nobody warns you. Willow, hold on tight.
VH1 presents the second leg of John Mellencamp's Mr. Happy-Go-Lucky Tour. Tickets are on sale right now in these cities. Call Ticketmaster or your local box office, because tickets are going fast. John Mellencamp and VH1. Ain't that America?
You have a style that's yours alone, a special look you call your own.
And JCPenney can help you express your style, because we put your favorite brands, the ones you'll find only at JCPenney, on sale. So whether you're as smart as Stafford, relaxed as St. John's Bay, or as individual as the JCPenney Home Collection, you can save on what makes you, you.
I'm going bowling.
Yeah, she just checked in. We got her.
Sharon, you chose this over me?
It's not about you, Charlie. It's about fish.
She's got a point.
Fish and more. Sometimes nothing else will do. Long John Silver's, the meal you've been missing.
Fish.
Won't talk. Do you know what I'm gonna do to you? You know what I'm gonna do to you? Ooh, it boggles the mind. This is diet?
Yeah, it's diet. But how could diet taste as good?
Before, after. Never before have you felt like this after. New fresh deodorant Caress. Before you dress and feel fresh long after. Fresh deodorant Caress. Same rich moisturizer, same Caress softness, but now with gentle deodorant. For a shower fresh feeling that lasts long after. Caress before. New fresh deodorant Caress.
I love this one. Who should I call?
Anybody who enjoys saving.
My mother's quite thrifty.
Dial 1-800-COLLECT, the number you're calling, and say your name.
Pa, I saved you up to 44% almost all by myself.
1-800-COLLECT. Learn it, use it, save up to 44%.
Honey, we're going for 3 days, not 3 years.
Cute, very cute. I wonder how many sandals I'll need on this trip.
We will be coming home, right? What's this?
Sandals. To match the outfits.
I'm gonna need a new back.
The Payless Shoe Source Summer Sale. A super selection of sandals for women. 2 pair for $20.
Have a feeling I'm forgetting something.
Not possible, Meg. Just not possible.
Doesn't it feel good to pay less?
How's it going? I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug.
Good day. Our goal in this commercial is to make you thirsty.
Yeah, we do it with the pour shot.
Doesn't that make your lips just drool? Looking at that fresh Canadian water, barley and hops.
I'm thirsty. Is you?
Absolutely. Beauty, eh?
Look closely. Can you tell the difference between these two contact lenses? They're the same prescription, the same brand name, but this lens cost 50% less and was delivered right to my front door. That's the Lens Express difference. Great savings and great service. Hi, I'm Linda Carter. I wear contact lenses, and I wouldn't trust these eyes to just anyone. I call Lens Express and get my replacement contacts delivered to me the very next day. It's terrific.
Call for this free Lens Express catalog. It's full of savings on contact lenses. All the top brands like AccuView, Ciba, Bausch & Lomb, Wesley Jessen. And because they're sent directly to you, you'll save up to 50% off the retail price.
I trust these baby blues to Lens Express. Look closely, and you'll see one very satisfied customer.
Now you can replace your contacts as often as your doctor recommends and save. Call for a free Lens Express catalog.
Stay tuned for the next episode of Ubu Jubu on the next single. Ubu Jubu is what I say. A little bit of Ubu Jubu in the night, in the daytime, never did anyone any harm. Listen, would you like to come around my studio? This is a Wings Mellotron, and these were the original synthesizers. Probably the most famous thing we ever did on it. One of the first uses we ever put was flutes on the front of Strawberry Fields, and I played a little sort of thing on the front of John's song there that really gave it like a distinctive character. I think I've still got the flutes up on here. So this is something I did for the anthology folks, you know, when they came around. But this is like, I think this is the original flutes, something like this. Let me take you down, and then you go, whoa. You do something like. I've done a lot of the drumming on the new album, as I say, because having drummed for, this will be loud, watch out. So having drummed for years, since the old Lord Woodbine days, and sometimes I'd stand in, like in Hamburg, for Tony Sheridan didn't have a drummer, and I'd just have to play it. Anything I really can't do is shuffles. They're difficult to do, that's just the coordination I can't. But I can do more of it's just a straight sort of rockin'. I love you, like a bird needs a break. A bird needs a break? What are you talking about? And your mind is racing, you know. I want your heart, baby. Yeah. Dropping on a plate. This is my very first amp I ever had, actually. When I was 14, I had this lamp called an El Pico, and it's, as you can see, it's very 50s. It's the design, you know. It's all this is all very looks like a piece of 50s furniture, you know. But here it's got instead of putting guitars into it, it says mic 1, mic 2, gramophone, anything but guitars really. And for instance, I think it's Penny Lane. We said the fireman rushes in. And we just use that just for him rushing in, you know. Or, at the other end of the mallet, this is 3 bars of office lighting, basically, only coloured pink. But there they go, as you can hear me switching them on. And they've appeared in glorious Technicolor. And this was it. This was EMI's nod to psychedelic lighting. Elvis will have been standing just about there somewhere. Bill Black backing him up. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of lonely street. It's Heartbreak Hotel. It's so lonely, baby. You'll be so lonely. You'll be so lonely. You could die. Ow. So that, for me, is a very special piece of wood. That's the Elvis Presley bass. You know, round about those days, it's also sort of a little bit sleazy, a little bit cabaret, but you get stuff like this. I love the sound. Ooh, come on, baby. Can I buy you a drink?
Oh, all right. Where you from then?
I'm with the government.
All right. I'll have a gin in it.
Well, come on, baby. My little darling. Want to drink with me? Come on, honey. Maybe we'll go back to my flat. My flat.
I'll go on and twist my arm. Yeah.
It's back. Yeah. Do. You see, you can have acres of fun on these things. Oh boy, I tell you, if you see what I mean about the sleaziness of it all, I love it. Oh, France! Welcome to the castle. Quite a windy night out here. But you know, I always love it here in Herschwig von Schlechtheim. Who's this Hans character? I've never heard of him. Don't worry, my darling. We're all together. Woo! You can have a lot of fun on these things. Oh, I'll tell you. Not just me, a lot of young people, too, are looking for this equipment now. I mean, I know Lenny Craddock. He uses it. Kravitz! I knew I got that wrong. Lenny Craddock. Oh, never mind. He calls me Paul McCarthy. Oh, I wish there was some people out here to keep me company. It's so hard in the woods on your own. Still, never mind. At the moment, I'm working on a new project with Jeff Dunbar, who also did the animation for Rupert. I do most of the voices myself. We can't afford any big-time names. It's called Tropic Island Hum. And the nice thing about it is that we're doing it in the old style of cartoon making, frame by frame instead of on the computer. Cheers, Sam. Steve Brady, anyway. Yeah, I never, it's still musical kind of thing.
Welcome to our island. Glad you came to call. Now you've made yourself at home. You're welcome to us all. We are simple people. Why are we this way? This is why we...
Lovely, so you're going to stick that on a tape, and then I can take that away and me and Lynn can have a look at it before you go to full colour, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah, because
Lovely.
we've got to,
Get them
check
move
all
on.
the drawings. Well, they're upstairs still doing the mask, which is...
Shall we go and have a look?
Yeah,
Upstairs?
Yeah, you see, that's a duff one. Now that's corrected there, that's beautiful.
Ooh,
Just
lovely,
easing along there.
Yeah,
see
giraffe,
that?
real giraffe look there, yeah.
Why are we this way? This is what we always say. It's the way that we bungle the bungle. It's the way that we bang the big bass drum. The way that we sing the song. Makes Tropic Island hum.
Yeah, it's a big improvement on this sequence, isn't it? Because we were always, that was one of the big problems, we were headache. I think that trick of yours, the decision to pull it down to 3, because we had, what, about 10 of them leaping around, isn't it? None of them had any personality. It was all very...
So it's kind of a process of finding your mistakes, each time, and then correcting it, finding it again, correcting it.
Then you just kind of overlay those on the old drawings, do you?
In most cases, we're doing it again.
Yeah.
Now, you see the bags really look terrible there. So what we're doing is dovetailing them in, putting more shadow on them, just gently easing it in.
I think, we did think at one point that was a little too tough, that line. You imagine someone wanted to kill that lovely creature and eat it. I don't think it is too tough. I think for this island, I think, I sort of quite like it. I like the way we're being a little bit uncompromising.
Can you imagine? Someone wanted to kill that lovely creature and eat it. All right, Froggo. All right, Wirral. I know what you mean.
Well, don't come and see us out. Are you coming? No, you don't have to.
I'm seeing us.
You don't have to. We'll see you. That was lovely, thanks.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. It's the way that the bang of the bongo. It's the way that the bang of the big bass drum. The way that the singer song goes. Makes Tropic Island hum.
It's a long weekend, and we're gonna need it. For the best of VH1, cream of the crop, top of the heat, crap-free TV. 3 days of music mayhem. It's a lot more than videos, and we'll prove it. All Memorial Day weekend, it's the best of VH1. Sponsored by Coppertone.
To you, it's a day at the beach. To me,
Standing by the right side there.
it's work. Good thing there's Coppertone oil-free sunscreen. Won't clog pores and make you break out. Keeps my skin looking beautiful.
There's excitement in the air. The next generation in messaging. Soon, you can get a message and send a reply. Now your pager can talk to you.
Good luck, son.
It's all possible through Motorola Flex technology. Motorola, we're building all you could possibly need in tomorrow's wireless world. Motorola, what you never thought possible.
You have a style that's yours alone, a special look you call your own.
And JCPenney can help you express your style because we put your favorite brands, the ones you'll find only at JCPenney, on sale. So whether you're as smart as Stafford, relaxed as St. John's Bay, or as individual as the JCPenney Home Collection, you can save on what makes you, you.
How's it going? I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug.
Good day. Our goal in this commercial is to make you thirsty.
Yeah, we do it with the pour shot.
Doesn't that make your lips just drool? Looking at that fresh Canadian water, barley and hops.
I'm thirsty. Is you?
Absolutely. Beauty, eh?
It's hard when you're in a relationship and someone puts you on the spot. Like when they say, I love you more than anything else in the world. I hate that.
Be pushed, be pulled. Just be.
CKB, the fragrance for people, Calvin Klein.
The CKB gift set, now yours for suggested price of $50.
This is living, this is where you want to be. Looking on the bright side, laughing from the inside. When you hear that sound of your voice ringing out, it's pure and it's colorful, and that's what it's about. 7-Up, it's an up thing. Yeah, 7-Up, does it every time. 7-Up.
Play 7-Up in Pontiac's Rhythms of the Road game on specially marked packages for a chance to win a Sunfire convertible and trip to a Music City or other great prizes.
I wake up, it's the weekend, and I'm in the dime zone. Right away, I'm out of the city and have the beach all to myself. I get this fabulous cappuccino, iced of course. Then these people ask me to house sit for the rest of the summer. Best of all, my calls are just 10 cents a minute.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
The entire weekend. It is so simple. When I call the most, it's just a dime.
Yeah. The other thing is I've got a load of requests here, interview requests from like all around the world. I mean, like the Times, and bloody New York Times, and Q, Brazil, France, Italy, Spain, Congo Basin. I mean, you name it, and they want you.
I'd like it just one, sort of maybe in each country kind of thing, you know. That'd be nice for me. So. You know, you always go that way with everyone wants every single cover of every single magazine. You get yourself in these terrible political things of so-and-so won't give you the cover unless they can see you on the bog. Or whatever, you know. So, I think just let's play it real nice and easy, nice and gentle. Don't sweat it, you know, as we've said all along on this album. No sweat, man.
Yeah, the other thing, Paul, the last thing was like the launch of the documentary. Looking at that as that to be the launch of the album, rather than doing a separate thing. I don't know where you fancy on that or whatever, but somebody was saying, maybe that should be in New York.
Yeah, it wasn't me. That wasn't me, mate.
Yeah, better here.
Yeah, I think, you know, think of it being a quite simple affair, really, instead of some hugely complex thing that gives us all bad dreams at night. Let us have a laugh, and let us not sweat, and let us put an album out. End of story. All right, Jeffrey. I'll see you around. Thanks a lot.
He's just a young boy looking for a way to find love. It isn't easy, nothing you can say will help him find love. He's gotta do it for himself, and it can take so long. He's just a young boy looking for a way to find love.
We did Young Boy in America. That's the only track that's, I think, that's recorded out of the studio. So I called up a couple of mates. First of all, called up Steve Miller. And I say, Steve's great to work with, and I knew he was very comfortable to work with, and we admire each other. Always a big help. I love his guitar playing, you know. When we were kids, and me and John were wandering around with guitars slung over our shoulders, if you just ever said that like it'd be a National Trust house, I mean, the idea is still fairly laughable, I tell you, because it's a little terraced house, you know. In that area, John and I showed my dad the final version of She Loves You. So I had a lot of memories. I wrote, like, when I'm 64, the tune to that when I was 15 or 16 or something. I was asked by the Liverpool Orchestra to help them celebrate their 150th anniversary. They asked me to do something, so I did the Liverpool Oratorio for that, which was quite a departure, you know, a big stretch. I enjoyed that so much that after it I thought, well, I could now just write another, but I thought, no, I'll wait for a commission. It's so much better if someone says, hey, would you do so-and-so for us? Because then you almost don't feel to blame then. You sort of think, well, he asked me, you know, what can I do, you know? I'd just written this probably hour-long thing for the London Symphony Orchestra. It's called Standing Stone. That's been on this. And, you know, it's for a big choir as well, so you can see how the choir's going to sound. Big chappies. More big chappies. Something like a knighthood? No way. The mere idea of it was so unthinkable. We would have just assumed it was a joke, no doubt about it. It would just be an impossible dream. You just wouldn't even think about it. And it's like, it's a giggle, you know. But it is nice, you know, because you get to make your girlfriend a lady kind of thing. And it's, although she was anyway.
It was written that I would love you from the minute I opened my eyes. And the morning when I first saw you gave me life under calico skies. I will hold you for as long as you like. I'll hold you for the rest of my life. Always looking for ways to love you, never failing to find your side. While the angels of love protect us from the innermost secrets we hide, I'll hold you for as long as you like. I'll hold you for the rest of my life. I'll love you for the rest of my life. Long live all of us crazy soldiers who were born under calico skies. May we never be called to handle all the weapons of war we despise. I'll hold you for as long as you like. I'll hold you for the rest of my life. I'll love you for as long as you like. I'll love you for the rest of my life.
Do you feel that you have room in your life for your life?
No, definitely not. That's a funny one, yeah. No, sometimes you do sort of think there isn't enough time in the day, you know, to fit in all the little things you'd want to do. But I have a pretty good go at it, I must admit. But I like working, you know. A lot of people out of a job, you know, and who'd want a job. So I'm always grateful to be in work, you know. So I like working. I like the teamwork. I like working a problem out with people, with other people. I like the friendship of that. And when you come through and when something works, it's a really good feeling. But I like my time off too, because it's a balance, you know. So I like to kind of do things like going in the woods and just hanging, making paths in the woods, because then it's just me, and that's my life. That's just me doing something I want to do that I don't have to do, really. So I try and balance it up, really. Somebody said to me recently, said, "Oh, I see you still enjoy your music then." And it hadn't occurred to me that anyone would think I could ever go off it. And I'd had a song called Beautiful Night, which I wrote quite a long time ago, quite a few years ago. And I'd always liked it, and people who'd heard it had liked it. But I never felt it was the right version of it. I just felt, I just hadn't quite pulled it off. Someone's gone out fishing. Someone's high and dry. Where am I? I'm not going to hurt you. The lyrics had got a bit boaty. They'd all, some boats on the ocean, some about fishing, and they'd all gone a bit fishing, and it was tackle all over the place, you know. So I thought, right, well, that's all right for one line or one verse. So I cleaned it up a little bit, and I was happy with it then. And he came along, and I said, okay, let's see how we go. So it was really nice. We sat down. I sat on the piano. He just started. So it was really like old days.
Some boats gone out fishing, some boats high and dry. Some boats on a mission till the lonely Lorelei. Some folks got a vision about the castles in the sky. I'm the left stranded, one wondering why. You and me together, it never feels so good. Even if we get a middle, I'll give it right back to you. 'Cause you're a bastard, little Tom. Yes, you're a bastard, and you've just gone too far.
Okay, that's it. Here's a quid. Go treat yourself and come back here tomorrow.
So we take both these takes.
I'll leave that to you guys, okay?
Okay.
Right, lovely. And I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, you're free.
Yep, I am.
Right.
There's excitement in the air. The next generation in messaging. Soon you can get a message and send a reply. Now your pager can talk to you.
Good luck, son.
It's all possible through Motorola Flex technology. Motorola, we're building all you could possibly need in tomorrow's wireless world. Motorola, what you never thought possible.
This is living, this is where you want to be. Looking on the bright side, laughing from the inside. When you hear that sound of your voice ringing out, it's pure and it's colorful, and that's what it's about. 7-Up, it's an up thing. Yes, 7-Up, does it every time. 7-Up.
Play 7-Up and Pontiac's Rhythms of the Road on specially marked packages for a chance to win a Sunfire convertible and trip to a music city or other great prizes.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
Siskel and Ebert give Austin Powers 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
A very, very funny movie.
You can't resist me.
That only gets funnier.
Ow! Who throws a shoe?
Devastatingly hip.
Hey, there you are.
Well, hi, do I know you?
No, but that's where you are. You're there.
Mike Myers is hilarious.
Well, that's just groovy, baby.
Austin Powers.
Hey, viva Las Vegas, baby.
Rated PG-13, now playing.
How's it going? I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug.
Good day. Our goal in this commercial is to make you thirsty.
Yeah, we do it with the pour shot.
Doesn't that make your lips just drool? looking at that fresh Canadian water, barley and hops.
I'm thirsty as you.
Absolutely. Beauty, eh?
So I'm heading home from work, and suddenly, I'm in the dime zone. All at once, everyone's dog is quiet and staying off my lawn. And the leaves start blowing into somebody else's pool. Best of all, my calls are just 10 cents a minute every evening and all weekend.
You'll probably need one of these.
Suddenly, everything made sense. When I call the most, it's just a dime.
How can I save big money on contact lenses and eyeglasses?
Join Lens Express and you'll save up to 50%.
Lens Express?
That's right. Hi, I'm Linda Carter, here to say Lens Express gives you big savings and great service on all your eye care needs.
How do they do it?
It's simple. Volume. Lens Express is America's largest contact lens replacement service, and you get the same exact lenses your doctor prescribed or your money back.
What if I wear eyeglasses?
Lens Express will refer you to a local doctor who can save you up to 50% on fashion frames and eye exams, too.
Fast, convenient service. Great prices. How can I find out more?
Call for a free Lens Express catalog. Lens Express guarantees you the lowest price on every kind of lens, including daily wear, extended wear, torics, and disposables.
And if you've ever considered laser vision correction, Lens Express can even arrange a free evaluation.
Call 1-800-540-LENS now for your free Lens Express catalog. That's 1-800-540-LENS.
Paul McCartney and the World Tonight is sponsored by Motorola. With a Motorola pager, you know. Now, Motorola, what you never thought possible. By Best Buy. Some places are known for great music. Best Buy is one of them. And by 7-Up. It's an up thing.
Jenny McCarthy, blonde hair, blue eyes, 5'6", dressed to thrill. Daria Morgendorfer, brown hair, blurry eyes, dressed to avoid personal contact with others. Meet the animated women of MTV in their own new shows. Daria, Monday nights at 10:30, 9:30 Central. And Jenny McCarthy, Wednesdays at 10:30, 9:30 Central. It's a whole new dimension in music television. Only at the 10 spot on MTV.
Where are we, number one?
Yes.
One. Closed session, though, we can't go. Oh, it's us. You can't come in. Oh, now this is more like it. This is what I like to see. We're not whirling. Now, don't you start. How you doing? All right. Going very well.
Nice to see you.
Had to happen. Brass on it, and of course we're only hearing the drums and stuff, sort of quietish at the moment. The times it's in a proper mix. It's not enough to fuss about. Just that little line at the end. I feel it needs to come out a tiny bit. It might get a little bit lost. Well, you know, if you're going to do that, then I think when the horns do the bam, take us hold a little bit longer. Bam. Right. I think he's going bam. I think think if we could get that together, it might work. But I think it's an interesting idea to try and get that sort of whoop, whoop, whoop. But they'll have to work a little bit on it, yeah.
We're recording? Oh, everyone's healthy today.
And here we have Lucy Martin in a lovely creation by Versace. Donatella, of course. Thank you. Right, love.
Bloody big there.
The only thing I'm requesting is a tiny thing, is where the jump, 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 that comes in very good. And then when it doubles, jump, 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 it's a little bit, it's not quite as tight. Jump, 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 jump. Now then, sounds like a record to me.
Someone's gone out fishing, someone's high and dry, someone's on a mission to the lonely Lorelei. Some folks got a vision of a castle in the sky, and I'm left stranded, wondering why. Together, nothing feels so good. Even if I get a medal from a local neighborhood, I won't need a castle. They've got castles in Versailles, and I'm still stranded, wondering why. It's a beautiful night for love, a wonderful sight for lovers of love to behold. Make it a beautiful night for me. It's a beautiful night for love. Some boats on the ocean, we here in this room. Seems to me the perfect way to spend an afternoon. We can look for castles, pretty castles in the sky. No more wondering, wondering why. Things can go wrong, things can go right. Things can go wrong in the dead of the night. So let me be there. Let me be there. Let me be there with you in the dead of the night. Make it a beautiful night for me. It's a beautiful night for love.
On your way. Thank you.
Coming to a special edition of the VH1 Rock and Roll Picture Show.
What could be greased lightning?
All the songs, all the sins, 4 times, 4 nights in a row.
So you guys think this is a gangbang?
Anyone doing tasteless or vulgar movements will be disqualified.
Grease.
It's electrifying.
Wednesday, May 28th, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. VH1 will grease you up.
You pig.
Mind if we play through?
Why don't you join us?
Okay.
Pick it up.
Pick it up?
It's gimme.
Some people can't wait to finish their round. After all, when there's an ice cold Michelob waiting at the end, time is of the essence.
You're the man. No, you're the man, man.
Before, after, never before have you felt like this after. New fresh deodorant Caress before you dress and feel fresh long after. Fresh deodorant Caress, same rich moisturizer, same Caress softness, but now with gentle deodorant for a shower fresh feeling that lasts long after. Caress before. New fresh deodorant Caress.
When you're too tense, it's common sense to relaxez-vous. The more you earn, the less you learn to relaxez-vous.
We French, you'll find, are more inclined to relaxez-vous. Relax, 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 relaxez-vous.
Honey, we're going for 3 days, not 3 years.
Cute, very cute.
I wonder how many sandals I'll need on this trip.
We will be coming home, right? What's this?
Sandals. To match the outfits.
I'm gonna need a new back.
The Payless Shoe Source Summer Sale. A super selection of sandals for women. 2 pair for $20.
I have a feeling I'm forgetting something.
Not possible, Meg. Just not possible.
Doesn't it feel good to pay less?
Mr. Fish, did you cheat on your final collect calling exam?
Cheat? How do you call collect? Dial 1-800-COLLECT.
We have pictures.
Savings! You save the people you call up to 44%.
Mr. Fish.
Okay, I did it!
1-800-COLLECT. Learn it, use it, save up to 44%.
They teamed up to win back their lovers. They might end up losing their hearts to each other.
Whoa!
Meg Ryan, Matthew Broderick, in a comedy about the battle of the exes. Addicted to Love. Rated R. Starts Friday, May 23rd everywhere.
When your period's late, waiting's the worst. First Response understands. That's why its pregnancy test is so fast. I got accurate results as soon as 2 minutes. I feel better now that I know. For an accurate, fast response, trust First Response.
I thought I told you lot to...
Hey, I'm AJ, and we've just finished watching Paul McCartney's new documentary, In the World Tonight. Did you check out his collection of instruments, which were used on the original Beatles albums, and some of which he still actually uses today? Pretty cool. Well, Flaming Pie is the title of Paul's latest album, and you have to stay right where you are, because later on, we're going to cut you a hot slice of the first U.S. single from that album. It's called The World Tonight. But right now, VH1 has given you a special look at the very first single released in the U.K. from Flaming Pie. Here comes Paul McCartney's Young Boy. Well, Young Boy has already matured past McCartney's new album, and it's become one of 2 songs featured in the new film Father's Day, starring Robin Williams and Billy Crystal. Director Ivan Reitman explains.
Capitol Records called us up and said, you know, that Paul McCartney was working on some music on a new album, and that he had written Young Boy. He had heard about our film and the story in it, and that I might find the song appropriate, and would I be interested in hearing it. And I listened to Young Boy, and it was like it was written exactly for the movie.
You need your suit.
He's so slippery.
I'll come back.
I was there when the tape came, when the record company sent it, and I said, oh, this is really good. And you know, it's really classic Beatles sounding stuff. It's really a good song, and it embraces the picture.
I've heard the song, and I really like, when they played it, it was so weird because they were thinking, well, do you think we should use these songs to say, this is a choice, you know, whether or not, I don't know, maybe. You got a Paul McCartney song, I'm not sure.
I'm the one who told him to take the shoes off for, you know, Abbey Road. And I said, you know, hey, you know, everyone else has got shoes on. It might be really cool. It's so exciting to, you know, to be in a movie that Paul McCartney's in, basically. It's, you know, I was in London about 2 years ago, and Paul came in. I've never met him, and he came in with Twiggy. It was her birthday. I hope Paul gets to see this. And he came in and he sat down, and my wife went, you know, it's like, oh, just stop it, Paul McCartney. Oh, look, come on, it's not fair. And sat down, and the maitre d' said, would you like to come over? I said, no, I don't want to do that. And so we left, but he went over and told him that we were there, apparently. So and he went, who? So I'm glad that we got a chance to work together.
Well, Father's Day is not the first film to feature one of Sir Paul's songs. In fact, back in 1973, Paul scored his hit Live and Let Die. It ended up appearing in the James Bond film with the very same name. So let's take a look at some Paul from the past with Live and Let Die.
You used to say, live and let live. But if this ever-changing world in which we live in makes you give in and cry, well, you know what to do, baby. Say, live and let die. Job to do, you gotta do it well. But you got to give me all the used to say, live and let
Hey, you McCartney fan, you. I am AJ Hammer. When I come back, I'm going to dig out another McCartney song, which happened to end up on the soundtrack for the movie Spies Like Us. I'm also going to hit you with the first U.S. single from his newest album, Flaming Pie. You won't want to miss this, so please stick around.
You're watching VH1's McCartney Week. All Paul, all week. All right. Paul McCartney and the World Tonight is sponsored by Motorola. With a Motorola pager, you know. Now, Motorola, what you never thought possible. By Best Buy. Some places are known for great music. Best Buy is one of them. And by 7-Up. It's an up thing.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
Siskel and Ebert give Austin Powers 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
A very, very funny movie.
You can't resist me.
That only gets funnier.
Ow! Who throws a shoe?
Devastatingly hip.
Hey, there you are.
Well, hi, do I know you?
No, but that's where you are. You're there.
Mike Myers is hilarious.
Well, that's just groovy, baby.
Austin Powers.
Hey, viva Las Vegas, baby.
Rated PG-13, now playing.
I wasn't looking for love. With just a glance it happened. Love came looking for me. Get out of my
way! Dockers, khakis.
Daddy, that bacon stuff you're using is saturated fat and preservatives.
For bacony taste without the saturated fat and preservatives, get Bacos.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Bacos makes every bite better.
I'm going bowling.
Yeah, she just checked in. We got her.
Sharon, you chose this over me?
It's not about you, Charlie. It's about fish.
She's got a point.
Fish and more. Sometimes nothing else will do. Long John Silver's, the meal you've been missing.
Fish.
Today's forecast calls for record-breaking temperatures throughout the metropolitan area.
It all began with 10 cents a minute. Everything started to make sense. Suddenly, I'm in a stream that hasn't even been discovered yet. You wouldn't believe who shows up to tie my flies. And Candace drops by and hands me a pager.
It's for you!
So now when I'm out, I'm always in touch. Unlimited paging for just $10 a month. That's as easy to understand as my long distance. Like I said, everything made sense.
To demonstrate the unique construction of a Simmons Beauty Rest pocketed coil inner spring, we're dropping the ball. On the competition, that is. The leading competitor relies on linked springs, so when your partner moves, the springs move too. But only Simmons has Beauty Rest individual pocketed coil springs to reduce movement and help give you undisturbed sleep. How much less movement will you feel on a Simmons Beauty Rest? See for yourself at a Simmons dealer. Simmons Beauty Rest, the Do Not Disturb mattress.
Everybody wants a lean, trim waistline for summer. If you've tried fad diets, aerobics, and even gimmicky roller products, but you still look like this, now there's a revolutionary way to get a trimmer waistline. AbWorks from Nordic Track. It's the ab machine that's here to stay. AbWorks is designed to target every abdominal muscle, upper abs, obliques, and even your lower abs for a flatter, more toned waistline. Ordinary rollers have absolutely no cushioning, but AbWorks' padded traveling back support system provides full neck and back support.
Most people would like to have a washboard stomach, and the AbWorks is going to help you get that quicker, faster, and safer.
Order AbWorks for just 4 easy credit card payments of $29.95 or only $119.95. AbWorks comes complete with Jen Miller's aerobic workout video, AbWorks weight loss booklet, and exercise guide. Try it for 30 days. If you're not completely satisfied, return it for a refund. Now, as a special offer, we'll give you the motivational kit, including a wall chart with 15 ab sculpting exercises, a logbook to track your progress, and the workout computer. A $29.95 value, free for ordering now. Call now to order.
Beep, 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 yeah!
McCartney's Town Hall Meeting, a VH1 first. Paul sits down with his fans and answers your questions live from London. A once-in-a-lifetime event. Today at 4, 3 Central. Plus, all weekend long, McCartney music, movies, and more. VH1's McCartney Week. It's getting better all the time.
So what's all of us? There ain't nobody that's fine like us. Hey, don't be afraid of an undercover raid. There's no need for ain't nobody that's fine like us. Fine like us.
All right, let's talk about Paul McCartney's new album, Flaming Pie. Kind of a coincidence, it's released 30 years to the week after the Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's album hit record stores, and 40 years after he first met John Lennon. Flaming Pie is his first album in 4 years, and it's the first solo release from any former Beatles member since their incredibly successful anthology series. McCartney got a little help from his friends on this album by recruiting the likes of Ringo Starr, Jeff Lynne, Steve Miller, wife Linda McCartney, even his 19-year-old son James. And McCartney recreated a little Beatle history recently in London when he gave a rooftop concert for passers-by. You may remember it was back in 1969, of course, that the Beatles brought traffic to a standstill by playing Let It Be right atop the Apple Records building there. Well, here's a song with a heavier guitar sound than we're used to hearing from the pop-minded Paul. This is The World Tonight.
I saw you sitting at the center of a circle. Everybody wanted something from you. I saw you sitting there. I saw you swaying to the rhythm of the music. Got you playing, got you praying to the voice inside you. I saw you swaying there. I don't care what you wanna be. I go back so far, I'm in front of me. It doesn't matter what they say. They're giving the game away. Hey, hey. I can see the world tonight. Look into the future. See it in a different light. I can see the world tonight. I heard you listening to a secret conversation. You were crying, you were trying not to let them hear you. I heard you listening in. Never mind what they wanna do. You got a right to your point of view. It doesn't matter what they say. They're giving the game away. Hey, hey. I can see the world tonight. Look into the future. See it in a different light. I can see the world tonight. hiding from a flock of paparazzi. You were hoping that the ground would swallow you. I saw you hiding there. I don't care what you wanna be. I go back so far, I'm in front of me. It doesn't matter what they say. They're giving the game away. Hey, hey. I can see the world tonight. Look into the future. Seeing in a different light. I can see the world tonight. Look into the future. I can see the world tonight. See it in a different light. I can see the world tonight.
Well, thanks a lot for joining us on this McCartney special. And remember, if you're planning to eat any of that flaming pie, be careful not to burn the roof of your mouth. I'm AJ Hammer. I'll see you later.
You'd think that people would have had enough of silly love songs. But I look around me and I see it isn't so. Some people want to fill the world with silly love songs. And what's wrong with that? I'd like to know. 'Cause here I go again. I love you. I love you. I love you. Need to know, 'cause here I go again. I love you. I love you. Love doesn't come in a minute. Sometimes it doesn't come at all. I only know that when I'm in it, it isn't silly. Love isn't silly. Love isn't silly at all. bed, I wanna go bury my head in your pillow. Now that I'm alone again, I can't stop breaking down again. Simplest things set me off again. Take me to that place where I can find my brave face, where I can find my brave face, my brave, my brave, my brave face. My brave I've been living the life, unaccustomed as I am to the work of a housewife. I've been breaking up daddy dishes and been throwing them away. Ever since you left, I've been trying to compose a baby. Will you please come home? No plan for you. As I clear away another untouched TV dinner from the table, I'll lay for two. Now that I'm alone again, I can't stop breaking down again. The simplest things set me off again. Take me to that place where I can find my brave face, where I can find my brave face, my brave, my brave, my brave face, my brave
Nick Jr. Television just for preschoolers on Nickelodeon presents a whole new way to watch TV.
Blue's Clues, Blue's Clues.
Here's my puppy, Blue.
Hi, Blue.
And that's me, Steve.
A clue, Steve, a clue.
See, kids don't just watch Blue's Clues, they play it. Did you see a clue?
Behind you. Right there.
So come play Blue's Clues with us weekdays on Nick Jr. We're changing the way little kids watch TV. And that only happens once in a blue dog.
How's it going? I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug.
Good day. Our goal in this commercial is to make you thirsty.
Yeah, we do it with the pour shot.
Doesn't that make your lips just drool? Looking at that fresh Canadian water, barley and hops.
I'm thirsty. Is you?
Absolutely. Beauty, eh?
Down and there's a side of you I love, a side I'm always dreaming of.
Chocolate Dannon Double Delights. Double the treat with 1 single gram of fat.
Chocolate from you, a dream come true.
Creamy low-fat yogurt, chocolate topping, so you savor flavors like chocolate cheesecake, rich and swirling, or chocolate-covered strawberries, hand-dipped.
Down and here's a side of you I love.
Dannon Double Delights.
Taste why it's Dannon. There once was a boy who wanted everything to be loud, loud, loud. Oh, you're allowed to be loud, loud, loud. Allowed to be loud, to be loud, to be loud.
1,000 decibel in your face taste of Doritos.
Loudest taste on earth.
Time never stops, but beautiful moments endure. That's why L'Oreal created new Color Endure makeup. Of course it stays on. Of course it stays beautiful. It's L'Oreal. But the real surprise? That a stay-on makeup could feel so light, so comfortable. New Color Endure with a patented water-based formula. It stays on you. And only you. It blends so easily, then sets to stay the day. Whatever happens. New L'Oreal Color Endure. A light, silky stay-on makeup. Because I'm worth it.
Help me get him, Sam.
Ooh, on May 23rd.
Your little Goldilocks and my ex-fiancé.
Get ready for the ultimate battle of the exes. Meg Ryan, Matthew Broderick, Addicted to Love. Rated R. Starts Friday, May 23rd.
How to speak Australian.
Elbows down, keep it clean. That's it, mate. The mum moves in.
Marriage counsellor. Beer. Foster's Australian for beer.
I wake up, it's the weekend, and I'm in the dime zone. Right away, I'm out of the city and have the beach all to myself. I get this fabulous cappuccino, iced of course. Then these people ask me to house sit for the rest of the summer. Best of all, my calls are just 10 cents a minute.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
The entire weekend. It is so simple. When I call the most, it's just a dime.
Problem.
McCartney's Town Hall Meeting, a VH1 first. Paul sits down with his fans and answers your questions live from London. A once-in-a-lifetime event. Today at 4, 3 Central. Plus, all weekend long, McCartney music, movies, and more. VH1's McCartney Week. It's getting better all the time.
I see skies are blue, clouds are
I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
I
have a dream.
Dark, sacred
My poor little children will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
What a wonderful world.
They teamed up to win back their lovers. They might end up losing their hearts to each other.
Whoa!
Meg Ryan, Matthew Broderick, in a comedy about the battle of the exes. Addicted to Love. Rated R. Starts Friday, May 23rd everywhere.
Are you hungry? Yeah. How about something different?
I hear they have pitas at Wendy's.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too. Let's go to Wendy's and try the pitas. In case you haven't heard, Wendy's has fresh stuffed pitas. Like our Garden Ranch chicken with big tender chunks, chicken Caesar with shredded Parmesan, classic Greek with feta cheese, and our delicious veggies.
Where should we eat? I don't know.
They have pitas at Wendy's.
Thanks, Dave.
It's everything you love, stuffed in a big, warm, soft pita.
We're selling lots of pitas, Dave.
Word gets around. Come on in and try one today.
When your period's late, waiting's the worst. First Response understands. That's why its pregnancy test is so fast. I got accurate results as soon as 2 minutes. I feel better now that I know. For an accurate, fast response, trust First Response.
How's it going? I'm Bob McKenzie. This is my brother Doug.
Good day. Our goal in this commercial is to make you thirsty.
Yeah, and we do it with the pour shot.
Doesn't that make your lips just drool? Looking at that fresh Canadian water, barley and hops.
I'm thirsty. Is you?
Absolutely. Beauty, eh?
Isn't it time you got on the stick with an Ameritech call pack? They're a great value on local and local toll calls. You can call anywhere in Greater Chicagoland and talk as long as you like for one low price. Daytime, nighttime, even nap time, any day of the week. To sign up, call 1-888-222-PACK and discover the fun of getting more for your money. Ameritech, your link to better communication.
If this were a dream, you'd be grabbed by the new giant drop at Six Flags Great America. You'd be dragged 22 stories above the Southwest Territory, trapped on the Midwest's tallest thrill ride. And if this were a dream, right about now you'd wake up and it would be over. The giant drop at Six Flags Great America. It's no dream.
To a special edition of the VH1 Rock and Roll Picture Show.
Why could be Grease Lightning?
All the songs, all the sins, 4 times, 4 nights in a row.
So what you guys think this is, a gangbang?
Anyone doing tasteless or vulgar movements will be disqualified.
Grease.
It's electrifying.
Wednesday, May 28th, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. VH1 will grease you up.
You pig.
Experience TV Land Time Warp. The night, Saturday, the year 1967. The lineup, just the way it was on CBS.
Hey, great.
My Three Sons, Hogan's Heroes, Petticoat Junction, Mannix, and classic commercials, all in one place again, 30 years later.
Timing.
Watch TV Land Time Warp tonight at 8:30 Eastern and Pacific, only on Nick at Night's TV Land.
It's a long weekend, and we're gonna need it. For the best of VH1, Cream of the crop, top of the heap, crap-free TV. 3 days of music mayhem. It's a lot more than videos, and we'll prove it. All Memorial Day weekend, it's the best of VH1.
Baby, I'm amazed the way you love me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I love you. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you pulled me out of time. You hung me on the line. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you. Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Maybe I'm a man, or maybe you're the only woman who can ever help me. Maybe won't you help me to understand? Maybe I'm a man, maybe I'm a lonely man who's in the middle of something that he doesn't really understand. Maybe I'm a man, or maybe I'm the only woman who can ever help me. Maybe won't you help me to understand? Maybe I'm amazed at the way you're with me all the time. Maybe I'm afraid of the way I leave you. Maybe I'm amazed at the way you help me sing the song, right me when I'm wrong. Maybe I'm amazed at the way I really need you.
Coming up next, join VH1 on an exclusive meeting with Sir Paul McCartney. He'll be answering the questions you asked. Then, Chicago and Boz Scaggs rock on Hard Rock Live, presented by Pontiac Sunfire. And at 6, the numero unos.